Good morning everyone. In this video, we are going to set up our Django framework and we will run our server so that we can see a web page on the browser. So let's see the code now. First we will open the terminal and here I will first create our virtual machine. Everything that I will install will be in this virtual machine. In order to create our virtual machine, I will write a code, make virtual environment, and then I will give the name. Okay, you can see here virtual machine has been created with the name Django. Okay, let's see what virtual machine has right now. Pip list. Okay, so we have only three modules: setup, tool, wheel, and pip. So that's why we are able to run our pip command. So let's first install Django in our virtual machine. For that I will write pip install Django. Now it will install all the package that is required for Django framework. Okay, you can see here successfully installed. So right now I'm in a Django directory. So let's create a project first. I'll clear the screen. Okay, now I will create a Django project. For that I will give a command, the Django admin start project, and then I'll give the project name, the Django project. Okay, you can see here that our project has been created with the two items in it. First is the Django project and manage.py file. So this is a very important file and we will give number of argument to this file in order to work with Django. And this Django project, you can see here the list of files already created. Among this list of file, the two very most important file right now in the development phase, the one is setting.py where we will give all the setting, and the second is urls.py. So we will go through this later. Now I will run our server first. For that I will first enter into the project, the Django project which we have created. Now we have manage.py, this manage.py file. So this file we will use here to run our server, python manage run server. So this is the argument that we give to this manage.py file. Okay, you can see here I'm getting some message. You have 18 unplugged migrations. Your project may not work properly until you apply the migrations. So Django is saying that I have to migrate our project so that it will work with database. We will see this migration a bit later. First we will go and see our server. So it is saying that starting deployment server at this location. So we will copy this path and then we'll go to the browser and we will hit this URL. Okay, I have opened the browser. Now I will hit the URL here and you can see here our Django server is running. So this page is actually given by the Django framework. We want to see some text on this web page. So let's work on this. Okay, now we go to this Django project and you can see here urls.py file. Here it has given some information, so we are not going to read that one now. You can see here the URL patterns, which is actually a list and it has only one element. So we will give one more item into this list that will point to a view, and that view will have some code that will display a text on our web page. Okay, so first we will give the URL here, path checking. Now here we will give the view. So right now you can see here there's no view file is here. So first we give the path, then we will create a view file here from dot views import checking. The checking will be our view, so I'll just give the checking which will the view. So now we will create a view here, new file, views.py. Now here we will import our HTTP response that will help us to render a text on the web page and which is available into the Django shortcut library. So let's import HTTP response first. For that we will code from the Django shortcut import HTTP response. Now here we will write our view function. Dev, the view name which we have given is checking, and the request is then argument that is required for every function based view. Now I will return HTTP response and we'll just give the text here, h1, welcome to the Django learning tutorial. Okay, now I will just save this file and I will save the URL file also. Now we will go and run our server. Okay, you can see here there is a error, no module name, the Django shortcut. So we have missed and S at the end. I have added S. Now we will save the file. Okay, my mistake. Now I'll save it again. Okay, I have cleared the screen. I'm going to start our server. Python manage run server. Okay, you can see here our server has started. Now we'll go to the browser and see whether we get this text or not. Okay, now I'm going to refresh this page. Okay, we got an error because we have to give here checking at the end. So I'm going to give checking. Okay, now you can see here welcome to the Django learning tutorial has come. Okay, this is all for this video, and if you like this video kindly hit on like button and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much.